Hello my dears, it's me again for my second installment for the week. I hope you're all doing very well. I'm fine. Today I'm doing a segment on the various things that we may not be doing which hold us back from living our best lives. Living our best lives, as my lovely daughter likes to refer to it whenever she wants to do something that I question. I'm living my best life. Anyway, yeah. I'm highlighting in particular things and rituals that we should add to our daily processes so that we can keep our eye on the prize. And once again, the word ritual doesn't include any sacrificial elements. Maybe a little bit of sacrificing of your time, maybe. But if you say you want what you say you want, you have to invest time and effort in the things that will help you keep your eye on the prize. This week, I've really been looking at the things that I do that actually produces the outcomes I want. And the importance of, looking beyond the surface of what's actually transpired in our world and what we're actually experiencing, all the things that's already taken place in our world. The things that as a result have become our current reality. It's so important to keep in our mind's eye that, all these things, everything that exists, whether we like it or not, is a result of past and present ways of being. Actions, choices, thinking, and, if we are aware of this, all it takes is that knowledge alone to shift our current existence, if we want to, of course. All it takes is for us to use new ways of thinking, being, etc. Being clear in our behaviour. Know the ones that don't support our goals, don't help us grow, keep us stuck. Asking our guides also to help us get unstuck and move on to different experiences. It's only with this knowledge can you shift your reality and create the new one that you want. And of course, rest assured, if you are doing the work, the things that you actually want to see transpire, all the things you want to create, are most definitely culminating behind the scenes, even if you can't see it. Yeah, trust me, it is. But I know this is one of the most challenging things that I have to say is always a problem for me, and it sometimes throws me off a bit. And I'm not so much talking about the mundane experiences of life that we all have to do and go through. I'm talking about over observing for longer periods than we should the things that have happened in our past and have now become your reality. A lot of it that's challenging, a lot of it that's not, that's not pleasant. All the things that have lost their enjoyment, but we just keep remembering them. These things can sometimes become so poignant in our world and ground us in that existence, in that experience for longer than is necessary. But what really always keeps me hopeful is the knowledge that in the process of trying to purge all these things out of my life, the knowledge that we all have to experience what we don't like in order to be very clear as to what we actually do like and what we want to bring into our life. And that's the duality of life, unfortunately. Fortunately, it's just how it is. Everything has its opposite. We can't experience one without the other. The knowledge that the old experiences can want to take center stage and keep us grounded in that experience is something that we have to always observe, and it's inevitable. The mind will always keep trying to draw us back to what is familiar, and which if you're trying to get on a different path, it can throw you off course. But this is the mind's job. It does it very successfully. And obviously this is what it does. And unfortunately for us, this is where we have to really put the work in. Say, for instance, you keep revisiting a situation in your life that you just can't get over, and you can't understand why it played that way, played it out that way. You keep thinking about the person in the scenario. You've got a fine tooth comb trying to pick through things that you might have missed in the past. All that kind of thing. Every time you think about it, it takes you back to that place where you feel emotionally downbeat, sad, non-productive. By giving this the mind space, you use up energy that, in short, keeps you stuck in your head and, in regret and sadness for too long. Therefore, you can't use that, actually put that energy into the things that you say you want to create, or the things that you say you want to do. And of course, on top of that, the cycle continues. You're just revisiting. Even if you don't have it as a physical experience anymore, by keeping it live in your mind, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, the mind doesn't know the difference between reality or thought. So basically, it will evoke the same feelings in our physical body. The same feelings that, if not checked, can cause disease in our physical body. But we move. We are all in a different place, right? Therefore, from this new place of choices, conscious co-creation with the universe, and the knowledge that, what we give the most attention to, and don't split our energy with things that deplete us, we are capable of achieving anything. Those energies that shift us away from our goals and what we want. Once we're aware of those things, we can actually keep our mind's eye, keep our eye on the prize. We can get what we want, basically. You have to keep it constantly on the prize. Wear blinkers. Not invest in, anything else that is going to distract you. Listen, my loves, there's great power in ignoring your reality, your actual reality. And when I say ignoring your reality, you might be thinking, how can I do that? That's naive and not very responsible. But truth be known, this is one of the main factors as to why we might not be where we say we want to be. Over observing your current state, you're just revisiting consequences of past actions, decisions, thoughts, and beliefs. The ones that have manifested and as a result are now your reality. So, if you keep focusing on what you don't like, and what you have now, as in, why is that not happening? I don't like this. You'll be stuck in a reality loop of what you have now. But of course, it's fine and it's perfect if you're living your best life and have the reality you want. You've got millions of bucks in the bank, etc. It's fine in that case. But if you're living a reality that is full of lack, sadness, unhappiness, by keep revisiting, you're just getting more of the same. We have to choose ourselves and the things that bring us our happiness, bring us to our happy place. We really do. So if there are any areas in your life that you keep revisiting periodically, be it mentally or physically, the things that don't support your destination. I don't know what area it is, who it is, or, it all applies, the same applies. You have to eradicate that and just dig it out and shove it along the way. You can't keep doing the same thing and, allowing the same experiences to take place and expect them to change, because often enough they won't change. They won't create new outcomes no matter how many times you feed it. And often enough, if it's a person, if you constantly ask for change and they're not changing, then that is very clear, to me anyway, that they'll never change. Save yourself the time. Go within and just do it on your own. Work with yourself. Ask yourself this question: what will happen if I did something different? Just sit in silence and ask yourself, what would my life look like if I was living in my happiness? Ask a few times. And in that asking, my people, your higher self will be triggered into showing you clearly what it would look like. It will take it as you've asked, and it waits for you to ask for help. It really does. It tries to show you, but if you can't see it, then it will wait till you can. It wait until you ask, and it will show you in the most divine, clear way, and you'll be so happy to think, oh yeah, I remember I used to want to do that. I know I used to enjoy doing this. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if I can do this? And then you realize these are the things that your higher self has always been trying to remind you about in order to bring you back to your happiness and all the things that used to bring you joy once upon a time before the things that weren't so enjoyable came and took over and shaded your views. So be observant, just keep asking, and you'll see all these new experiences coming to you, and then you can just find, by keeping your eyes on that prize, you'll maneuver slowly but surely towards those things that you say, oh yeah, I like that. It'll just mean you just have to take action. It won't just happen. It won't sit on your lap. It won't just fall on your lap. Nothing happens without action. So but it's giving you something great to take action towards. And that's the way you should look at it. That's how I look at it when something new comes in. I think, oh yeah. And obviously if you take action, that will determine how much you want it, right? So I'm going to leave that one there. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and obviously share and subscribe. And if you have any views on how you keep your eye on the prize, I'd love to hear it down below in the comment box. Namaste, my people.